Okay, then we should start again. I only think I should show you different in file size. It was like 6, 7, and now it's 12 because of the terrain. That's why I want to keep it as low as possible before I start with it. Then I say open that one. So we are here. I have played with this. I will. Why? I have this stupid testing something yesterday night, last night. I have made it already, like I say. But when I then start to work and cut out and this and that, I also start to mess around and make this to maybe fit. But I can't. It's too steep. The slope is too high. It looks stupid. So, but we can continue and I can show this thing and just delete it afterward, and then cheating with the profile we have in the original drawing. This is the original. The drawing where I have this profile from the map I take out from this district site. So then I start with, first of all, say this line should be 0. I have to open everything now. It'll be there. 0, and it should be in position 0, not 102. It should be in position 0. Then it's down there. And see from the top. And it is outside here. But what layer was it? Because I remade it. Because it disappears when I clean up this drawing. It is on baseline. I don't want it on baseline. I can make a layer name footprint, but that is what it is. From the old rule, I make a new, and I call it footprint. And then I go down here, and I should print it there, and then I can close baseline. Cancel, I can close it. This and the foundation turn off. Now I only have this left. And then I want a ½ meter outside, so I offset. The distance should be 500 out there. I did also try to use this extrude. That didn't work because of this. I think it's this corner here would be self-intersect, so I don't want to make it. So I figured out, okay, I can make it to a loft, and this is actually wrong. I should go down. Minus 500 should that be? Because we want to dig out under it and put it with stone and gravel and this and whatever under the foundation wall. So now it's down there, and I offset one more time. And I know it is 3.5 meter. Like I say, I worked with it last night, but I figured out I want to delete and make everything one more time. See if I do it better this time. 3,500. Because, like I say, and it should go, the distance should be 1,500, and it should go up 3,500. and then I take this 1500, let's say, this to that. Because I try to take this one and make that to go up, but then it will crash in this corner. I think it's this corner. And on this one, I don't think we will have this. So I take the editor and I say, this one go over here to J, and then I can delete this one and that one. Here there's also some point, I don't need that. Take it away. And I should also try to do similar thing with this one. I want to take away all this 4 point. Delete node. But that is the place where I think I got the problem. And then we see if I can use this like I think I should do. I'll go in perspective. I turn off the terrain. It is on terrain org I made last night. So that can be there, and I copy it before I destroy it and forget it. So I make a new. I guess maybe we already have done that. Terrain. And then when it's selected, I go and say copy. And I tab and enter. I click something else first. Tab, enter. Excuse me. This, copy, tab, enter. Now I have a copy, and that copy should be in the layer named terrain. There. And then I close. I have two now. Yeah. And I close this org. I have only one. And I lock. This is my safety code. And then I close terrain also. Because like I say, first I try with extrude, but it could kind of crash. I think it is this one. So then I find the extrude tool again. There's this simple extrude. Goes here. Yeah, and it's this one, and it need to be set to solid. Then I get some. I can set angle. I could also take offset distance at the beginning. End offset distance. I not use it too much. I say draft out angle should be 15 degrees. And I want it to come up about 3.5 meter. 3,500 and finish. No, it still say it's self-intersecting. Oh god, that didn't work. I don't understand if I want it to go out. I can make it go in, but I don't want it in. But why should it self-intersect from that line? It is going here and out. What should be intersected? Is it this? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I say okay, up to you. And then for this with the deluxe, they also have the same thing, but they have this lofting. So I say I want the loft from this one to that one, and finish. So that's a good thing because they also can use it. This was no. It is correct. So that is the profile I want to take away from the map. But I can also show something else This is a 0. Okay, let's say I make a copy of this and lift it up 1 meter. Delta Z 1000. Then I'm turning on the layer with the terrain. Down here someplace. Yeah. And then I can make opening, modifier. Then I select the terrain and I select that line that I want to be my modifier. And now you see something happen. Go to hidden line. And it's now cutting in this place. I don't know where exactly is the wall in this. If I put on external wall 0 there, I can't see them. Go to wireframe, and if I move this, where we have it, I only write 500. Delta Z minus 500. Then this terrain also follow this because they are linked together. And if I now go to hidden line, it didn't help. We go 3.5. See the line there? It's still this. Then take it down more. Now we see more. And I go further down. I still don't see the foundation wall. They are on. They are inside this one. That's why we don't see it. Yeah, they are way under now. But that's why we see how this works. And this works very good if it's only on one plate. If you want different layer, it don't work at all. Because all of a sudden you get a hole going down to China or something. So that's why I don't want to use that way. So I delete that. And the terrain go back to normal. This is the original. That should be in 0. Yes. What we do then? Then I want to make the terrain to solid. If we go here, we see it's a terrain. So I explode it one time. Alt Shift E. Now it is a surface and a bunch of polyline. And I don't want that. And also don't want them to be, I want it to be solid. And I say yes. It will not take that long time. So I think it's in. And then I also want this box, loft. I also want that to be in solid, that it is. So then it's okay. And I can now take and subtract that box from the terrain. But I don't want to make it disappear, I want to keep it. It's important that the box is solid, not the surface. If it's a surface, you don't cut out same way, I believe. So then I take this, I want to have intersect. I want to keep what's left in there. And I say, don't, or keep the origin, don't delete it. So then I think, I say I want to have between the loft and the terrain. And we can see if we have that. If I take this now, that will now become an AC solid. Ah, I have this left. This is the terrain. What is that? There is something green there. Yeah, because it's going down. So that AC solid, I select, and I take that out. I take a copy out. Like this, and I move it outside. I press Control so I get the copy, and it places there temporary. Most likely that, or hopefully, I don't need it. So then it is, should I put them in a layer. I make a layer. Subtract base over, and I take the loft and put it in there. Never know if I need it again, at least not at the moment. What I call it, subtract base, there, and I close that layer. I put it very far away. This area is the first thing we dig out from the plot. And if I want to know how big it is, how many cubic, I go here from volume, and I say I want it in meter, and I click on this, and then you see a 276.42 cubic meter. So then we know that. But inside this, I should also have from this box. Should we put this in something? I think we should make what should we call that? I want it on the line. Volume base, we can say. So I put that in volume base. And then and turn off the terrain. I'm left with this one. And you see there's we're taking off what is this? There it is. And now I want to have a copy of that line, I think. That polyline I want to copy. That's the footprint, and I want to copy it up. Now I want copy in place. I'll tab, enter. And I take away copy. And now there should be 2 in this area. Yeah, I want the last one, that was the copy. And then I want this also to have a thickness. Just say 3 meter. No, I don't want that yet. That's also wrong. Now I want to have the work plane by entity. On the wall, meaning I cut straight under the wall. I want to use the slice. I want to have it by work plane, but I don't want to delete. It is not. Delete the slice part, delete graphic. And I say leave. And then I say this one. And that part is the gravel. That should be just above, just under. No, I don't. From the command. This part I can take out. Do I need a copy of it? No. All this will be filled up with gravel before we start to make the wall. Now I want the last polyline, and I say it have a thickness of 3000. And now I want to intersect again. Didn't I do that? It have a thickness. This there. Okay. This one. I didn't see it. Then I want to have the intersect again. I want don't remove it. I'll delete it. I want from this and the terrain and finish. That is this box. We don't want to put the garbage yet. It is subtract base, and I have this one. That area should never go back again. So I can delete it. So that was the control set. I can subtract it from this one. I want to keep that one, and I want to take away, it should be the one with the red edges, shouldn't it? Not that. Yeah, the first one. This. And I also have the terrain here, and then I see that this is a very big difference from how it looked like. This slope is too steep, so I cannot use it in the drawing. So if I now go to hidden line, now I'm exactly flush, or about flush, yeah, with the foundation. So it's going down 1 meter too much about. And if I say I want to know biface it on this one, and I take the measure from, there is a V here on the wall, V, up here to the V. Then we see there's 110 centimeter, and then we should also go 20 down. So then it's 130 too high in that area, and if I lift it up, it's already free here, so then will be something filling out 2.5 meter, or at least 2 meter on this end, and that will just look stupid. So I don't want to use this inside the drawing, it's just to show how we can think. What it is there now. So another word on this one, if I go to this then, this, I can go and say I want to know the cubic volume, and I select this one, and you see this is 8 cubic. That is what we should fill in after we are digging out this part. Is what did I take? This was about 8 This part, no. This is what we should fill back again afterwards. That was 8. Thing that we should fill in with gravel is this. That is 5.5 cubic. The total we should dig out is why is your millimeter? This is 276 cubic meter. 76. That's what we dig out. And of this, we should fill back again 80 cubic. But first, we need to put inside this. That is 55 cubic. So in other words, this minus the one in the bottom, and minus this is what we should take away from the plot. But there was also later behind here from the wall here and back, this should go about straight. So there will be some soil and mass, and that we can fill out on the top. So we have to calculate more on that, but this is just to show how we can do it, how we can use TurboCAD to figure out how many cubic meters should you dig away. And then there's of course different factor. If it's stone, if it's only dirt, or if it's clay, whatever. After we dig it out, they get different volume. And the people who do this digging stuff, they know about it. I don't. I can read it up, but I don't care. It's not my business. I draw the house. I should not dig. I hate digging. And I don't want, I never dig. I can make concrete wall, yes, no problem, but I don't want to have anything with the digging. Because then I'm also responsible for what's under the area where I'm digging. So if this soil under here is not good, I would be responsible if this house starts to sink in one corner. No. That can other people do. So that's my simple idea. Then we don't need this anymore. Even they look very nice. Or I can show, I can take everything. We have this, and we have the one that's filled out. I don't want this now. I take it just away because I shouldn't use it anymore. This is the 3-part. This we dig out, then we put in the gravel after we make the foundation wall. This is the mass we should put back again. To get it should be flush or a little bit lower on this. Have some idea about how it works. So, but we can make another delete. What is this? This is the box for. This is the box we use when we loft. The ellipse also have loft. So, and then we don't give it down. And then I will put on I delete volume base. I delete everything. Select fine. Nothing. Subtract base. They can be there. I don't trust them. I close that layer. This terrain, I was about to show, I want to get rid of all this. I put it into, this is now, what is it now? This is solid. So I put it into this volume base first, and I close the layer. There's a 5 billion line here. I hate them. I hate anything. So normally I delete them. I don't want them. See from the top. This, delete, delete, delete. And then I put on the volume base again. Now the drawing is much cleaner. I don't need to have all this dang line. I don't need them. I know they are correct. I already checked that. And also here you see sometimes there's error in the map. I believe because it's different. Not all the time. Sometimes they're sky high. So it is some null point they have jumping up. But we have a way to cheating with that also. Because if I say I'm going to be on plane by world and I make a rectangle, I can just make a rectangle over here. Now that was very thick. I go to 0 and I say this is now my terrain modifier. So I say this, and I take, I select the select terrain. It's not the terrain anymore, it's solid. Okay, then that. I could make this to cut off here, if it still was a terrain. And then we delete this one, delete, and I open this. This is still a terrain, isn't it? Yay. So I want to take away this Rocky Mountain or whatever we call it. Matterhorn. And I use this terrain modifier. I select the terrain, I select the modifier, and now it's gone. So then we don't see it's flat there. But this goes deeper than what I have, so you get this. So I see it from here, and now you see this mountain going up here. The thin edge is not here anymore. And if I say this one should be moved down like this. Now it's going more down. It's actually going down, and this is the 0 point. So that's why it's now going down into it. So it's only about to place that line perfect in first place. Then it will be okay. And then this line here will disappear. They're only here because we're going under the level of this one. So that's the way to do it. And then we delete this one. Bye-bye. And this one. And now we have been doing video for just this one, 41 minutes. And I go there. And I see it from the top. I have plain by world. Need to find this picture. Wasn't it picture? I will put it into underlay. No. There's picture. Not this. Not this, not this. Subtract base. Subtract base. That is the thing I want to keep. Title field, that's not exciting. What's that in the other one? Picture map or something. This is on the layer map. Take the distance to this stupid layer had disappeared again. Oh, drawing area, dim base, detail, corner box. I don't know if it shows. But after the crash I started doing again, I figured out in video P, we make it, so then in name, I have right corner board, that's why they don't jump in there. But then I opened the door again, and then the corner box was there also. Boa, baseline is not. Then I don't know where this thing go. Maybe that's only in the original drawing. This now we are on V2. Yeah. File. And I want to open this one, Zero House 1. This, and I hope we have map in here. Don't look like it. Dang, then I need to do it one more time. There we go. The layer was there, but it was inside, it was not there. Little pawn. Only these two pictures. Scale. Detail, dim base. There's the yellow one. Title, stand outside. Picture. No. Baseline. No, it's not there. Okay. Then we need to find it again and insert the drawing. Why it disappeared, I don't know. This is 01, that's the first original, so I close this line. No. Because it was on the layer map. The layer map is the picture I don't want to see. And I don't want to see this, that is in map. This, and then I need to have an in this one. Map. Okay. And we have this one. And we should that line also disappeared. Or is it in baseline? No, that is the board. Say no more. And then we did explode it. Alt-Shift-E and spread out. As now I got the correct line. I take Porto from this point nearest to J, and there's someplace, I don't know what it is. We can go to, I should be exactly anywhere. General, this 39700. Control copy, and then I say 50, 1, 2, 3. Now there are no decimal on it, that was the L. I see there was something. In units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to see all 6. There we have it. That number, control copy. Axis 50, 1, 2, 3. Divide, control V, enter. And that's the scale factor. Copy. And I select everything in here. And I say I don't have this. Control V, top, Control V. Excuse me. There's a block thing in here, inside here. Control Z. The calculator say, not this. The calculator. That one. Why do I have this reaction? Copy. I can see what is it that I want to pass in. Control V. It should be a little bit bigger. If I take away this 60, I don't care for that. Control copy. And I say this should have a scale, it should be a little bit bigger. Control V. Tab, Control V, and enter. And then we rotate it about set minus 96.55. We have it there. Is this correct? No. Control set. And then it was 96.55. and that is correct. I think and hope. Yeah. And then I say not in this. This is my thing. We're working on this house. So the border is here. So I say D in V. Then I should move this. To the V here. And that should fit. V. I'm gonna take this away, that is not needed, delete. There should be a polyline under here, I can see it. This one. I want to bring it forward. So, there we have it. We have the map, but I can put this in TurboCAD. I can make a layer. Sit map, and I put this into sit map. Yeah, sit map. I can turn it off if I want. This is just for checking. Now I will find there. I put it into map. Put on map. Now this coming up.